So this video will be a little bit different than the other ones during the week in terms of the actual session and the way that I'm commentating over it. So feeling really good today. Threw the wrist wraps on, the knee wraps, no straps on snatches. So they honestly all felt really good. Really the main thing I was trying to do was just trying to extend with my back really hard. Trying to use my strongest assets to the best of my ability, and it made the snatches feel really good. It was really interesting, and I think what that probably does is it has a downstream effect. So I probably wouldn't recommend it for most people to think about like extending their back to make their lifts better, but what it was doing for me was allowing me to really hone in of waiting on that extension, but that extension being my back just trying to do as much as possible. And with my back extending, it would extend, you know, my legs and extend everything kind of downstream to make the lift feel really good. Overhead position felt really strong. I missed 110 and then made 110, and I could feel the difference of the two, of just waiting a little bit longer and really just trying to extend harder. Besides that, I also just tried to be super aggressive at the pool, because when I was doing my best snatching, I was using straps all the time and doing power plus full, and all I was thinking was just trying to pull the bar as hard as I can, because my pull is my strongest asset as well, as far as, you know, the different parts of the lift. But then also my back is strong, so trying to use my stronger assets to elicit the most force as possible. That's always why I've done a dynamic start even before weightlifting, is because it just felt really good. But doing that and being aggressive with that pull, like maybe it makes me less consistent on the snatch, but no, I don't care about being, I want to be consistent because it obviously feels better to not have misses than to have them, but I think just grip and ripping is just going to be better for me, and just trying to be less precise with the speed of the pull and trying to, you know, make sure the bar is as perfect as possible and just trying to be as aggressive as possible, because I have a lot of excess strength and I need to kind of utilize that a lot more consistently. But made 90 the first time. That felt really good, and I had, you know, missed it a couple times yesterday. And then made 100 the first time. It was a little bit forward, but I was able to stabilize it. Then the miss with 110, the make, that felt good. And then the make with 115, which was a little bit out in front. And really just, it felt nice to just pull on it aggressively like I was using straps. But I have to be careful with that, because if I utilize straps a lot, then it can mess up my pull a little bit and kind of mess up my lift. I think it actually makes me worse if I have this mindset with straps all the time. Obviously, you know, if I'm doing hangs or block stuff, it doesn't matter. If I'm balancing it, that's kind of the main thing. Because when I had that time frame where I was just power snatch plus snatch like every day, I would do muscle snatch, power snatch plus snatch, and do that like every day, and went really well. But kind of tore my body up for sure. But also I was using straps all the time, so it was also making my hook lifts not as consistent. And what I think what the hook grip does is it takes away that slight bit of aggression with the pull, because if you pull as aggressively as you do with straps, at least for me, it probably would just, you know, my hands would slip or slide, or, you know, there would be some sort of movement with their hands, and it would pull me out of position. Of course, if your hands are moving when the bar is moving, probably not good, at least for that initial. Obviously when you get under it, it has to, but really happy about that. Lots of caffeine today. I actually didn't sleep that long, but I didn't set an alarm, and that's always kind of my rule on the weekends, or really is like the summer, is like if I wake up and I feel fine, like I'm just gonna get up. I went to bed relatively late, like 1, but that's not like extreme, and just woke up at like 8, but didn't even set an alarm and just felt fine, and obviously lifted fine. Did 115, but we're gonna do clean jerks now. Do 70, 110, 130, and then maybe 145. We'll see how the weights are feeling. I still have kind of a sore spot in my back, but besides that, I'm also going to do back squats instead of front squats today, and probably do some like floor presses and stuff. Maybe I'll save that for tomorrow, but I feel like today's a good day to like get as much volume. I don't say junk volume, but like the volume that I want to recover from for, you know, the next week training session. So we'll probably do some of those today. But I keep seeing my phone's just like randomly lighting up. I keep thinking I have a notification, but that's enough rambles. Let's go ahead and do some clean jerks. Maybe I'll talk after the back squats, or after the clean jerks, or after the back squats. We'll see. But probably no pulls today. We'll see. Maybe I'll do a pull as well. I guess there's no rules when you're just doing your own thing. But real happy with being able to lift well today. So makes me feel good to have lifted light all week and then to be able to hit a nice snatch here. But enough rambling. Talk to you all in the next part. So the rest of the session went pretty well. Had a miss at that 145 on clean jerks. Felt pretty heavy, and it was a pretty close attempt. It was just forward, but was able to make it on the second one. Not very pretty, but was able to do it. Cleans actually felt pretty good, surprisingly. And then squats were fine. Did 190 for a double, and that was pretty routine. Probably could have done more, but my back's still kind of achy, so I certainly don't want to be too aggressive with them and make something worse. Thankfully, nothing's getting worse as I train. It's just kind of there, so I don't want to have any sort of flare up. Then deadlifts or whatever, did them up to 230 for a double. I'm gonna shower and relax and stuff, but I'll probably do some accessory work in the house, some floor pressing and decline bent or push-ups, stuff like that. Maybe some pull-ups. We'll see. But it's just kind of like an a la carte type day where I give myself the opportunity to go heavy on the snatch clean jerk, and if I want to do other stuff, I can do as much as I want because I have really Mondays. I guess the first real session, but obviously I'm still gonna train tomorrow. But probably I think it's a little bit too late to try to go to the park or anything today. Not too interested in doing that today. We'll probably want to go tomorrow. I still want to see the lake, see how flooded it is. I'm sure it's still pretty high right now, but by the time I get there, it'd be about dusk, I think. I don't know. It's like 7:30 or something right now, so don't want to be getting griefed by a park ranger or something like that. So we'll go tomorrow at some point, as long as I feel like it. But that's going to be it for this one. Like I said, I'm going to do some accessories, but I'm probably not going to film any of that, just because it's not really that exciting. Perhaps in the next video I'll talk about the stuff that I did. I'm probably going to go to the actual gym tomorrow to hang out with my friend and lift, so I'll most likely have just a commentary at the end, so it'll be kind of a shorter video like this one relatively to the other ones of the week. But yeah, really fun Saturday session. Felt good to lift productively and to be able to go heavy, so hopefully that trend continues and I can be smart during the week and then give myself kind of an award, or I don't even just kind of earn a heavy session on the Saturday. But talk to you all the next one. Have a great day. Peace.